welcome to this video entitled Best Music for Your Wedding Ceremony. So I'm guessing you might be watching this because I posted it on my Facebook or Twitter, on my last minute musician's profile, or anything to do with my online presence. So what this video is about it's about finding the right musician for you and finding the right musician on your big day. So the ceremony, how this day normally works, obviously the first time you're getting married, you've possibly been to a few weddings before, you sort of know how it goes, but you don't really know how it's going to go on your big day. And especially with a civil ceremony and hiring your own musician, it might be something new to you and you don't really know how that works or how the musician goes about working out that day. With the ceremony, what you need to sort of look for is like, what style do you like? Like, what style of music do you like? The soft, like with my stuff, the acoustic with the singing. Maybe you want like a string section. There's a lot of stuff out there where you can get like a trio of string players and they can do like covers of pop songs if that's what you're after, or they can do the whole classical stuff. It depends on what your style is. You need to find out what you like and have a little look around. A great place to look at these sort of things is lastminutemusicians.com. They do a lot, and they've got a lot of like bank of like musicians on there you can scroll through. Another good one is Pop Top. That's a great little site to go. And also going around wedding shows, find out the different wedding shows that are in your area and have a look. Some of them might have musicians there, some of them won't, but there'll be a lot of suppliers there, and some of the suppliers might even know of different musicians who could be who they have been in contact with and could put you in contact with. But I think mainly it's finding out what you want. If you want a singer guitarist, even duos, I mean there's some trios that go out there, but also like look at your budget. That's another big one. The more musicians you want to play on that day, the higher it's going to cost because you're going to have to pay for an extra person to do the work. So that's why it's great getting a soloist because you're just paying the one member. So how your day would work, let's push that down. So how the ceremony would work. Normally, depending on the timing of your ceremony, you're going to have like the half an hour period of people coming into the room, sitting down, waiting for the ceremony to begin. That's when you want your musician to start. You want them to do half an hour, 45 minutes, however long it takes, to just get the people in there and just have like a little bit of background music, a little bit of entertainment, just while your guests are being sat down. Then it comes down to the main section, the main ceremony, you getting married. So you want that music as you walk down the aisle. Normally you won't have time to do a full song. So sometimes you do ceremonies where you just do like 30 seconds of the song, sometimes you do ceremonies where it's a minute of the song, and sometimes you do the whole song. It depends on the venue, it depends on how long it takes the bride to walk down the aisle. Then you'll do the ceremony, and then it'll come to a point where you need to sign the register. That's a little bit of lull in the ceremony, so that's when you want the musician to play. I recommend 2 songs in that period. And then the last song of the ceremony will be as you walk back down the aisle. You want that to be a really fun one. You want that to be a really upbeat one. You've just got married, you've just said I do, you're really happy. Let's get a really yes, emotional song, but a really upbeat one will just get you up and just get you excited and get you happy. There's loads of choices for tracks out there. I've got a list of songs I recommend to brides if they're struggling, but of course it's your day. You need to tell the musician like what you want, because at the end of the day that's the biggest part of your day, I'd say. Other than the speeches and the first dance and cutting the cake, that first initial part is your biggest day. So I say to brides, like, within reason, especially if it's just me and acoustic guitar, within reason, I can learn songs for you. Obviously, if they give me a 12-piece jazz band song where it's just soul and there's loads of different stuff going on, it's gonna be quite hard for me to just replicate that with a guitar. So think about the songs you're giving to the musicians and think, oh, could this work? But definitely sometimes it could work. So definitely just give them that option and send it to them. So that's like all the wedding ceremony day. So you want 1 song as you walk down the aisle, 2 songs as you sign the register, and a song then as you walk back down the aisle as the new Mr. and Mrs. Then you're going to have a point where the photograph's going to be taken and everyone's going to be having, normally the sort of where canapes are being served. That's when you want the musician to play as well. So I normally offer 2 45-minute sets. It's just sort of standard for musicians. So I'll do my first 45 would be as everyone sits down, then the 4 songs as the ceremony is being underway. And then wherever the ceremony is, I'll pack down my equipment, take it to where the photograph's being taken and the canapes being served, and create some background music there. That'll be where my second 45 minutes will come in. Talk to the musicians about this. Make sure that they know that that's what you want. Because some musicians will just play the ceremony and then go home, because that's what they're contracted to do, and that's what you need to make sure. If you want music at that point, oh, I wanted this, does this include it in the price, or do I need to pay more? Find out, because you don't want to be disappointed on the day. And then, because then you'll obviously have your wedding breakfast and you'll sit down for that. Some musicians can even offer another set during that. But it's entirely up to you. It's what you want. You need to go and find out and talk to these musicians and find out what you want from them. I recommend definitely watching if you have a chance to see where this musician that you're hiring or musicians that you're hiring are playing. Try and go and watch them. That's pretty much it for the wedding ceremony. I can do another video on how bands work in the evening, because obviously I do a lot of band stuff as well. I'm a professional musician. I do everything I can because I need to have an income. So cool, that is the main day. So, half an hour before your ceremony, 1 song as you walk down the aisle, 2 songs as you stand and register, 1, I'd recommend an upbeat one as you walk back down the aisle. And that is perfect, but make sure you have a look around. Last minute musicians, Pop Top. There's loads of different agencies out there you can have a look at. And have a look, talk to them, see what's right. You don't have to go for the first one you find, and make sure you can click and you're going to enjoy the day. That's everything. So I hope this video has helped. If it has, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff just helps me get out there and just maybe to help more people and get my business out there, which is always handy. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and if you are getting married, have a good day. It'll be brilliant.